So I think it's like 6:30. We're on the other side of the river to surf, which is quite odd because there's absolutely no way swell would get in here. But there's always ferry boats that create waves, very weird waves. And I'm going to try to attempt something never done before, I think. 2 boards. So one was a longboard. This is an epoxy twin. Really cute. But I have a surprise. I don't think anybody has ever foiled this. I've surfed it quite a lot with short boards and epoxy boards and stuff like that, but I've never foiled it. Go, get your board. Siri's on a longboard until I steal her board, I think. Will happen for sure. So you see all these boats coming because actually it's people going to work, like everybody that's working in Lisbon right now that lives in Seixal on the other side and in Barreiro in this one is going to Lisbon by boat mainly to avoid the traffic and everything. And it must be super weird. Well, now it became kind of a thing, but before it must have been super weird to see people riding the waves that you were creating as you went to work, you know? And captains would like race more as they saw the surfers. Surfers would like scream for the captains to, you know, give it a little push when they were passing by this weird channel. But now that I'm looking at it, it seems that it could be a bit too shallow for this. But we have a longboard, we have a... Oh, another boat is coming. Okay, I have to go. I think I can get this one. Stored the foil in the car and I'm hoping for another rogue boat to pass. Oh, there's a boat! There's a boat! Marco! Hello! Wakey wakey! God, I was so nervous that I was gonna cook that wave that I did. I cooked it. It's just so unreal that all the sensations you have when you, like for instance, just caught a wave and fell, you immediately start paddling out the back to get another one and like there won't be a wave. Unless there's a boat, there's no waves, and that's just so mind-blowing. I was like ultra nervous. Most of the waves you get super nervous because you know that you only have this rush hour of people going to work to surf, and the boats get increasingly slower and more empty, and like at some point the waves are just, you know, it's just this tiny little line. But as surfers, you know, you've got some hope that you will actually produce something. I discovered that the foil won. I think the foil won. But it's crazy, the whole story is super crazy. The story of the village, the story of how the wave got discovered. Like, P1, the guy that found out about this place, he was a kid like I was a kid before, and he would look at every body of water as every surfer looks at every body of water, thinking there might be a wave in here. He would see the slower boats passing by and like creating these little lines, and he dreamed of that happen. I don't know how many surfers dream of something like that happening in their lagoon, in their pond, in their river, in their something. And this guy actually got lucky, and the boats changed, they got faster, they got bigger, and now there's a rideable wave in the middle of like the, you know, there couldn't possibly be a swell line coming here because you're so intertwined in the river. That's so crazy. We scored 3 different boards. I wonder what the next one's gonna bring, but this was fun.